Yo, welcome back to Actual Factual Sport Talk with your boys Big Ant.
And your boy Reese.
You feel me? The biggest Kansas City sports podcast. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all see it for your own eyes, man. You feel me? Hey Reese, we got a real center legend in the building, man. Y'all know Willie Reed. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? Hey, went to Bishop EH. Know what I'm saying? SLU, Pro Ball, Miami Heat, Grizzlies, man. Wait, everywhere G League. Man, hey, man, I'm trying to keep up with your resume, bro. It's a lot,
Yeah,
bro.
I've been everywhere, man. I appreciate y'all
Walking down,
having
man.
me, dog. Y'all
For
know
sure,
the
man.
vibes,
Welcome
man,
to the
for
show,
sure,
bro.
dog.
Welcome to the show, man.
Sure.
Know what I'm
Yes,
saying? You was
sir.
third time third in all-time blocks at SLU. Know what I'm saying?
Man. You know my boss, defensive player,
For
man.
sure. That's why y'all was tough to beat me, age, man. You know what I'm saying? When especially when you and Travis linked up, you feel me? Hey, that was a squad, bro. That was nasty.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If we would have had the other year,
boy.
I really think like you could have put us up there with the duos, like top
facts.
duos for sure. I mean,
Facts.
we was really just starting to figure it out.
On me. That's crazy, man. That was crazy, man. I know, man. Me, Tyler, and Mark Hatchet, man. We was watching. We was always watching because, of course, everybody wanted to play varsity in JV. You know what I'm saying? My freshman year, so that's when you came. That was my freshman year. Man, I was just so mad. I had the immature mindset, man. I wanted to be a part of that greatness, bro. That dude got Trevor at the point, just made it so easy for y'all, bro. Like, come on, bro.
That was dope, man. Having Trevor, we spent so much time together, bro. I feel like for a lot of times I was spending the night at their house like so much, bro. We built so much chemistry so fast, like it was just
that's fire.
Yeah, so like when we got out there on the court together, man, it was definitely love, and then we had people to fill in the pieces like Jason Payton.
Yep.
Justin McKay.
I forgot about
like
Jason,
that.
bro. He was a solid point, bro.
He was. So like when we had him, and then when we was long, man, we was tall. So like when we had that type of length, we could switch, we can get out of the trap, and if you got beat, I was always there to protect.
Facts on me. Like, that's a big fact.
Yeah, it was cool. I loved it, man. I wish I'd had that other year though.
Yep, big facts for sure. Yeah. I probably wouldn't have lost for sure.
I think we could have at least. We could have probably went undefeated.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you play a lot less games, so I think we could have went undefeated. Kansas, you really didn't really see nothing until you got to Final Four state with Topeka Highland Park.
Yep. That was always the top team back then. Like, always the talks of Bishop EH and Highland Park, on Kansas side, for sure.
Yeah, I told Kyle when we played them overseas, man, I told him, I said, I just had to get this get back from high school, man. I ain't get to see you again, so.
On me.
Yeah, dog.
Man, speaking of that, man, we're going to get to that, man. And then at SLU, you went to SLU. We played 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years at SLU.
Yep. Yeah. How was that experience, man? Like, how far did y'all end up going with SLU?
Well, when I was there, we didn't really get far. I'm gonna be honest with you. We was talented, but we were starting to build. Like, we had a young class. You know what I mean? So like, when I got there my freshman year, we had 8 scholarships. So I came in with 8 freshmen. You know what I mean? So like, we had 2 seniors and a junior that had just transferred in too. So like, it was really just like we was all new and trying to put it together. You know what I'm saying? So like, once we started to put it together, we got to the CBI tournament, which at that point it was kind of cool because we got to play against a lot of people, man. I got to play against Larry Sanders, and that was right before he went live.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to play them in a
is.
3-game series. So I really got to see where I stood going into my junior year.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But right after I left, the next year they had their worst season ever.
Damn.
And then after that, they went to the tournament and they was ranked top 10, lost to Michigan State and Draymond and them. That would have been my senior year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Draymond was getting off.
He had a triple-double. I was like, man, if I could have played, maybe it could have been a little bit different. Maybe we could have moved on.
That would have went at it, boy. That would have been a good matchup right there.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good matchup. And then from SLU, you played over in Greece in Euro Cup. What's country called? Mine?
I was in Montenegro. So
Montenegro,
all my international experiences came like after I got through with the NBA. So my thing was G League. I was gonna chase my dream of trying to make it to the NBA until I turned 30.
For sure.
I came out of school when I was 21, so that gave me like 9 years to try to get there. You know what I mean?
That's
so
good
like.
goal.
A lot of people wouldn't do that. A lot of people skip out on the bag, but like for me, it was more than just trying to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? For me,
you really wanted it, bro.
yeah, like I wanted to be there, bro. Like that was what I dreamed of as a kid. So when I got the opportunity to be like, all right, you close, like you close, you always the last cut in training camp. Like you right there, yeah. So like sometimes you got to sacrifice like your money to be able to have that opportunity. So like I got that opportunity and took full advantage of it.
You had to
So
make
then,
sacrifices to be great, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me, preach.
know-
I preach that to everyone. My daughter, my family, just people. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
have to, bro.
Because
Literally.
I'm a big believer that like God, he gonna test you. You know what I mean?
Always.
So he gonna look like how bad do you really want this? Like
He
what are
gonna
you willing to
definitely-
give to have it? So
Definitely
like
test and see if you love it.
yeah, and it's just like when people are making investments, sometimes you gotta put in, you don't know if it's gonna work out or not, and then boom, like all of a sudden it work out. So like that was me investing in myself, you know what I mean? And once I had my oldest son, man, it was pretty much a wrap. Like from there, I got another mouth to feed. Like it's time to go. It's go time. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then speaking of God given tests, man, man, you've been tested throughout your whole career, man. These trials and devil be hating, man. Then I remember you had suffered Achilles injury. Was that before D League or after D League?
So that was after.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that was in 2021.
Like how did you deal with that mentally, bro? Because I've seen a lot of injury tears lately,
Bro, look,
a lot,
That shit look devastating.
bro.
Yeah.
Like Kobe, he's the only one's different. Just walked off, bro. Like, bro, I don't want to
Trying
experience
free
that.
throw all that
Hey,
shit.
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie to you. I said Kobe different, bro. When that happened to me, like, boom, I tried to stand up. So like when it happened, I was flashing to the free throw line, trying to get a free throw line jumper because they was fronting the post. But as soon as I pushed off, like I felt it. It felt like somebody kicked me in the back of my leg. Damn. So like I ain't hear no popping up, but it just felt like somebody kicked me, and I was like, I had been dealing with a calf injury a month before, but the team wanted me to keep playing, which was cool because I had just came off the MVP month too.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I'm cool. Like it's just a little sore. Boom, made that move, and I felt it. I was like, they stopped the game, so I thought the ref called a foul. I was like, dang, like they hacking. Then they held me up and trying to stand up. It felt like I was standing on like a little tilt cliff like this. Then I sat back down. I was like, yeah, that's Achilles, bro. Like it's over.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it didn't really hurt. It hurt after I had the surgery.
I bet, yeah, 'cause
Damn.
basically it's tore, it's done, yeah, but
That's
But I
crazy.
got back 6 months. Like I was back, like dunking, doing everything.
Yeah, I remember. I'm
That's
like,
dope.
bro, I'm watching your highlights and you working out. I mean, not your highlights, but I'm watching you work out and getting back slowly, just taking your time, man. I'm like, dude, it's like he didn't have no injury at all. Like he was going hard to the paint, like you weren't doing no faking, and I love that, bro, because everyone got that drive and determination to
Hell
bounce back,
no.
or that mental
Yeah.
state to even bounce back from Achilles injury, bro. And
Nah,
I'm
I
pretty
had
sure that
the
was
right
one of
people
probably your
around
toughest
me,
injuries,
dog.
bro, you ever had, bro. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, it was definitely tough.
That's
but
crazy.
Like I had the right people around me. You know what I mean?
That's a
like,
blessing, for
Support
sure.
system and everything, and it was definitely times where I'd be like, man, like, am I gonna get to be back to where I was? But around like month 4, I started to like actually dunk, but I wasn't super explosive, and I was like, okay, like I'm starting to make my way back to like me. You know what I mean? So like once I got back to me, and I was like, man, I can still jump, and I still feel that way now. So I'm like, as long as I can still jump, bro, my game is gonna always be the same. I can play that. I'm gonna protect the rim. I'm gonna rebound. I'm gonna
Straight
catch
up.
lobs. So as long as I can still do that, I can still play this game.
Straight up.
hell yeah.
So like, as long as I still love it and I can still do it, I'm gonna play it.
For sure. That's a blessing, man.
Good attitude
Sure.
there.
Man, that's crazy. So it's good that, you know what I'm saying, you bounce back from that. Man, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people cannot do that. Just had the mental state to bounce back from an injury like that. And the way you went hard, man, much respect to you for sure. Because then after that, you really start turning up for real. Play for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, so like that was all before. So like 2012 to 2013, like I was in the G League and I got called up by the Grizzlies.
Okay,
So
okay.
a funny thing about that is, so I entered the 2011 draft. I got a call on draft night that I was gonna get drafted by the Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I mean? They was like, we're gonna draft you, but that Josh Selby was still available. So they ended up taking Josh Selby instead. And then like it was heartbreaking for sure. You know what I mean? Like I had a draft party. I don't remember exactly where I was. It was like a little sports bar, kind of close to downtown a little bit. But we was down there, man. Had everybody in there, TVs going, and I watched all 60 picks. And then I just like, I wanted to break down, dog. And I was like, at that point, I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, how you gonna make this work? How you gonna make it shake? And then that was the lockout year. Lockout happened, so I was like, all right, I gotta go to Spain. Went over to Spain, did their training camp, played in one preseason game, and then thankfully the lockout ended, and I got a call from the Cavs. Got that call from the Cavs. That was the year Kyrie was a rookie, Tristan Thompson and them. So I made that team out of training camp, and then we was just messing around, dunking after practice, and then I broke my 5th metatarsal in both feet doing a reverse 360.
Damn.
So I spent the year. They helped me out. They put me down in the G League. You know what I mean? Like my college coach was a coach there, my assistant coach, and they just let me practice and rehab there. And then the next year, like I took off on my own G League journey in Springfield, Massachusetts, and then the Grizzlies ended up being the team that called me up.
That's
So
crazy.
like it came around full circle. You know what I mean?
Was that your MVP year?
No, so like I didn't get MVP in the G League. I was just an all-star.
All-star.
Yeah,
Okay. That's right.
I mean, I felt like I was on the path to getting
Straight
MVP,
up,
and then got injured. You know what I mean? How it goes. It always worked like that. So, but I mean, if you get an MVP of the G League, man, I feel like sometimes that means you just there a little bit too long.
Right,
I don't want to be all the way there in that whole season. My goal is to get moved up like around that January, February mark. Like if you can do that, you're gonna be straight.
I feel you, for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. That's crazy, dude. Hey.
Yeah, dog.
That's crazy, man. Them injuries are serious. I think I never experienced no serious injury like that, man. The most I had was a sprained ankle. Well, I thought I was the end of the world, boy. Hey, I'm a big dude, bro. So he sprained my ankle, boy. I feel like I was broke, boy. I'm like,
yeah.
God
So like that
damn.
year, I was talking about me being like possibly like putting up MVP numbers. Like it was like video games number. Like the first like 2-3 weeks of the season, I was averaging like 30 and 15. But then like I popped my shoulder out of place trying to block a shot super aggressively. So when that happened, they was like, you can do rehab and be able to come back for the playoffs, or you can just get the surgery. And I was like, well, if I get the surgery, I'm gonna be ready by summer league. You know what I mean? So like I ended up doing that. Came back after 4 months from this and played summer league and had a good summer league showing. So like that was real cool. Yeah. But that was the year that I was the number 1 pick in the G League.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard for sure. And then after that, so you played. It was with Sacramento and then Miami. Is that how that?
Yeah.
that
So
worked?
like the order went Memphis Grizzlies,
Okay.
Sacramento Kings, then it was Brooklyn Nets, Miami Heat, LA Clippers, Detroit Pistons.
All right. So before we get, you played like dope. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure, I ain't gonna lie, but that's dope to me. Funny is talking about all that bouncing around. Okay, nah, that's fire.
No,
to
I
me,
said I don't
bro.
care as long as that check clear.
You better
You
know
hear
it.
me?
Hey.
It's gonna clear.
You hear me?
So who if you had to stay in for a team out of the teams you just named, if you had to stay at a team for 2 or basically in your career, where would you stay?
Miami, no question about that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
With
Miami.
D-Wade?
No, but like I got there the year D-Wade left, so he
For
went to
real?
Chicago. He went to Chicago, but we worked out in the summer.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So like when I was there, like we didn't have no superstar. I think like Hassan was like our highest paid player, and that's when Deion Waiters came on the scene with Waiters
Deion was a
Island
bucket,
and stuff.
bro.
Yeah, he was getting to
He
it.
was like the little younger version of D-Wade type. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying?
like, bro, that team was like the college for us. Like we did everything together. We hung out together. We ate together. It really felt like college. And like we was to start the season, we was 11-30. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, and then they was like, Tank, they gonna get a top pick. And then we went 30-11 the second half of the season and finished 41-41 and missed the playoffs by a tiebreaker before they started having the play-in tournament.
I think I remember that, bro.
So we broke like we in the history books. Like we was 17 games under 500.
Yeah.
So
That was crazy.
And you still on course, Coach Erik Spoelstra.
Yeah, Coach Spoelstra.
Yeah, Spoelstra. Yep.
Coach
So-
Spo always gonna have a special place for me because he one of them coaches that he don't care if you making $100 million or you making league minimum. Like if you getting the job done, you gonna play, and that's why I had the opportunities that I had. Like I played in 71 out of 82 games, and the only ones I didn't really play in, it was the ones that I had like a minor injury or something because I took a shoulder to the chest from Giannis. Boy,
Damn.
that was
Young
that
Giannis.
boy. Yeah.
How
that
was
boy.
that? How was playing against young Giannis?
Man, that boy Giannis did it. He grabbed the rebound on the other end, pushed it full court, picked the ball up around the 3-point line, took off from the free throw line, double clutched that joint and dunked it. And I was like, yeah, he different, bro.
That's crazy.
Like he different, but
That's
like
crazy.
to be real though, like Giannis, that was young Giannis, and like I met him at the rookie transition program. So like I was one of the first people that like he got a chance to meet. So like every time I see him, like he always like dab me up or something like that. So like my son thinks shit like that is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's hella cool,
when you see everybody, so
dog.
I'm like, that's cool. Like all these players, like I remember my first double-double, dog. Like I got that against Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like that was against Bron, and after the game.
Bro, I saw that picture of him
Bro.
holding you, bro. How was that, bro?
Bro, that was crazy.
That like a surreal
Like,
moment, bro. That's fire, bro.
What's,
Bro,
what's
that
it
is-
like
'cause to
playing
me,
in the game again with? I know he want to know.
Facts.
That's it. Like, what's it like playing in the game
Facts.
against greatness like that, man?
Man, like Bron see the game like completely different.
I believe
Like Bron see the game like, and he made me think about the way that I look at the game, just like listening at his podcast or just like watching him. Like he see plays like 2-3 plays ahead. Like he looking for matchups. Like that's the way you want to play the games. You know, you just trying to get the easiest advantage. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, he 6'9" and I know they say about 250, but he might be about like 260, but fast,
Lumber,
strong, and athletic.
fast, yeah.
Right? So like, I mean, I got switched on one time, and like, for the longest, I used to tell everybody like, "Yeah, man, I locked that up." You know what I'm saying? But like, Brian just fumbled that joint and went out of bounds. Like it was like his mistake.
Straight
but like,
up.
it was just cool, dog. And he guarded me.
Though. That's still, bro.
Yeah, and after
That's
the
your
game,
moment, bro.
after the game, he came up to me. He was like, "Man, my nigga Willie Reed, like way to hoop." And I was like, "Damn, like Brian,
That's cool,
Brian
bro.
know me like that.
That's
dope,
cool,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool,
bro. So like Brian, Steph, like bro, Steph was like the first person. Like we guarding that pick and roll, we trapping that joint damn near at half court.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like that's how you
crazy.
he getting it, hitting Draymond in a short roll, boom. Like you can't help off of Clay. Then it's like boom, lob JaVale McGee. You know what I'm saying? Like dang, like what you supposed to do? So like
that's when they was really at the peak of their powers, bro. When they had JaVale, bro.
yeah, they was tough.
I'm just surprised. Okay, I'm surprised JaVale ain't on the NBA team right now, bro.
Bro, yeah, he playing overseas.
I know I saw that, but
Yeah.
bro, yeah,
He just won the chip in Puerto Rico.
bro,
Now
that's
he going
crazy.
to Australia.
bro,
But my Trez too.
that. Okay, I can see my trade. Okay, he's 6'7". Okay,
But 6th man of the year.
But yeah,
Facts.
still, that was recent, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
cause he was killing with the Lakers.
Yeah.
When-
he was coming back from a little injury, but like you can see him, he played in the TBT this summer. He played in the Big Three, and he looking like himself again.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
Trez a
I
dog,
can tell
bro.
Trez picked up a little weight too, though. But he get that down a little bit. Yeah,
But like Trez got these like go-go gadget
yeah,
arms, dog. And like
yeah.
when he get down and he get that power, and then he just like rise up to take off.
Yep.
There ain't
Good
really
luck.
much you can do about that.
Good
Like,
luck.
it was dope. Like it was cool. Like combo. I wish we would have been able to play more on the team. Like when we played with the Clippers, it was kind of like sub for each other. We played a little bit together because DeAndre was on the team. But I wish we would have played more together.
Most
but then that
definitely.
next year he was 6th man of the year, so it ended up working out for him though.
Man, that's crazy.
dope.
That's fire as hell, man.
Yeah.
So, you feel like the strongest person that ever guarded? Who's the strongest person you feel like Eric's guarded you?
They ever guarded me?
That ever guarded you?
I mean, Brian's strong, but like the strongest person, like Nikola Petrovic or Zaza Pachulia.
I
Damn,
believe it.
Like, bro, they were
Big,
strong. Like, you cannot
foreign
move
guys.
them, bro.
Big,
That's
strong
crazy.
foreign guys.
But like as far as like the toughest person I ever had to guard, it's Anthony Davis. Like Anthony
believe
Davis
it.
is him, bro. Like Embiid's tough to guard, but Embiid trying to like manipulate the refs to get to the free throw line and stuff. But AD trying to get to a bucket.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? So like AD was tough, and he gonna lock you up on the other
Straight
side.
up.
So,
Straight
like,
up.
I was
me,
trying
AD
to
the
pattern my
best.
game after that.
Hey, overall, to me, AD is the best power forward in the league right now. Off the
I believe,
floor.
yeah.
Healthy.
On God, bro. I
go for
swear
the
to
best.
God, bro.
Hands down.
Go for that.
Swear to God, I said, like before he had his last season with the Lakers, when he had his best season, he played 73 games. I said AD gonna play 71 games and he gonna have his best year of his career, bro. Swear to God, I said it. Bro, like it wasn't his best year of his career. He had better years, but he
Right,
played
right,
in
right.
71 games and he looked like the old AD,
Yep,
bro.
yep.
And like I think when AD healthy, he the best big in the league.
Easy.
Like,
I agree.
he gonna play
Easily.
both sides of the floor. That's what you
He's
missing.
He's so skilled, bro.
Think about Team USA.
Skilled, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. When they made that trade, for Luka, I kind of was pissed off. Like, why the hell would they do that?
Yeah, I had mixed feelings.
I was like, what? Then I thought about it, I was like,
I mean,
damn, this is
Luka's-
fucking a power move. That's smart as hell.
Lucas, ain't
I mean,
no
yeah,
And then look,
I
AD,
get
he
it.
got hurt,
Better,
and then all
bro.
type of stuff. I'm like, damn,
But
bro.
yeah, AD, what, 33?
Yeah,
Luka
older.
25. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
you get a superstar for the next 10 years, like a proven superstar already.
Yeah.
And now, like, you just need to get a big. And I wouldn't be surprised if they found some way to kind of sneak in there and get, like, Jokic or something. know what
I
I'm
see they
saying?
talking
Like-
about that in 2027. But to be honest, how old is Jokic? Like, what are you, like 27?
Nah,
Nah.
Jokic in his 30s.
Oh, he in his 30s?
Yeah, Jokic
See, I
in his
wouldn't be
30s.
like, I won't pay him too much in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I
But my
don't know.
thing is
Him look
Jokic-
would be nasty, though.
Yeah, because his Jokic game is not based off athleticism. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No,
So
it's-
Jokic is gonna be able to play it. Jokic, if he wanted to, he can be like a Sabonis type, like
Yo.
like Adrita Sabonis
Yeah, big
type
Sabonis,
player. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
He a finesse
until he
guy,
like
man.
42, 43, because he just gonna. You see, he
Yeah,
shot
oh,
45 from three this year.
Senior Sabonis played for a while, bro. I be hearing stories about old Sabonis. Yeah.
He
Yo.
used to, bro. He was
He
doing
was
some
like
shit to
that.
Shaq, bro.
He was like that.
giving Shaq some work too. Like people forget. Like I mean, Shaq the most dominant center, but like
Facts.
we can't forget. Like everybody be acting like just because you say dominant means that people didn't get the better hand out of them
bro.
sometimes. Like
These dudes,
yeah,
Everybody
bro,
meant the max, yo.
yeah, you
Yo.
always gonna get the best
These
out of
got
people.
mouths to feed, bro.
Yo.
Like anybody can get it. Nah, that's
My favorite
that's
thing is,
any
like-
professional sport.
Yeah, my favorite thing is everybody always asks me like, bro, like you been dunked on a lot. I'm like, yeah, bro, I've been dunked on, but I blocked a lot more shots than I've been dunked
Facts.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts.
And like my favorite blocks is the ones where you meet them at the rim. I feel like for me, it's like when I'm about to meet you at the rim, everything slow down. Like it go in slow motion. You know what I mean? So like I feel like when you elite at something, when you really elite at something, like it slow down for you. You know what I mean? So like Brown is passing, like it feel like it's in slow mo and stuff. You know, Steph was shooting, it's like it's effortless.
You took the words out off,
You know what I mean? So it's like when you really like do that, like Spoelstra used to say, like, all right, like DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, like they elite finishers at the rim, but you're supposed to be an elite shot blocker, right? So like I want to see that, like charges. Like I've always led the team in charges and block shots on every team I play for, because like that's what got me to the league.
Everybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how you have long careers, though, bro. That's how you play all them years, bro. Them dudes find that niche, bro.
Yeah. And I guarantee, like, I say the same thing. Like, when I was talking to AB, I was like, I told him when he signed with the Heat, I was like, bro, you going to love Miami. Like, yeah, like, it's Miami, so the city always going to, like, show you love. It's like, you're going to be on the beach. You're going to have great restaurants and everything. You always going to have something to do. But, like, as far as, like, that culture and, like, how hard they work, I mean, we used to, training camp, they took us to Bahamas.
I heard of that
Navy
shit.
SEALs, 5 a.m.
I heard of that shit, bro.
Crawling on the beach, log carrying.
All that body fat shit, you can't have a certain. It's serious, bro.
Like, they going to give you your weight in body fat at the beginning of the year. And if you, like once you get to that point, if you go over that.
Don't they fine you or some shit?
Like, when I was there, it was $1,500. They were doing it once a week, though. Yeah. They fed us for Thanksgiving. And then the next day tested us. So like we saw the room with all the like the suites and everything, but it was in a whole separate room. And we was like, oh yeah, this is a setup for sure. It's a setup. But they just wanted to see like your mental toughness and stuff. You know what I mean? Like so like everybody passed away in body fat. We didn't really have a problem. One person had a problem, my dog JJ, but then you seen what he did. He went from 14% body fat to 6.5 and then got 60 M's. So that's what I'm saying. Like you do that and you play the right way, bro. Miami will take care of you, bro. Even after basketball. Like if I want to go to a game or something,
you see Adonis catching a check for the longest, chilling on the bench, bro, as a player, bro. Coaching, player, whatever. Adonis has one.
Yeah. Bro. He was there when I was there, so that's another reason why I went.
Kevin Love's still in the NBA.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
he don't play.
I mean,
but he like
now though.
But he in that role like that.
Udonis has one playing for a while though. You feel me? It's been a while since he played. You feel me? Kevin Love can actually go with the Lakers right now and probably he would average school probably 8 points. You know what I'm saying? He gonna chop something down a couple of times.
Nah, but UD was still like he wasn't playing, but like we used to play like 2-on-2 like 70 minutes before the game.
He still like that, huh?
We was playing 2-on-2 full court.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we was like, I ain't playing 20 minutes, so like I'm gonna go out here and get some run in before the game and stuff.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
I always liked his mindset. He wasn't soft, man. He was just mentally tough all around. Always involved in helping his teammates. Be mentally tough. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't all about physical. He just didn't play nothing, bro. Like I always liked his mindset.
His role was like much deeper than that. It was like much bigger than that, dog. Like he wanted to he was like trying to build and make sure the culture stayed intact. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like he used to still come work out and stuff. Like one thing I respected, he was always telling me like, bro, like he's like, you'll be like, you could work out in the morning, you'll come back at night, work out, you'll get a workout with me in. Like I would go work out like before shoot around with Juwan Howard, do shoot around, get some shots up after shoot around, come and play 2-on-2 before the game, play in the game, bro, and then get shots up with my trainer Stan Remy like after the game. And I was doing that like anytime we was home. Like we was on the road, I couldn't do it, but if we was home, I was doing that every single time. So like that was just me though. I love to be in the gym. I lived across the street from the gym, so I just walked.
That's fire.
Get that work.
That's fire as hell, man. Yeah. Hey, you'd have been around, man.
But he always I got a story about him, dog. So like as far as like how he made the Miami Heat. So you know he went undrafted. You know what I'm saying? So like he got cut the first year. And then he came back. So like when we in Miami, it's knee pads, like we gonna full contact practice unless you get that text message that we don't. And most of the time, like we gonna do contact for at least 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So like when he was trying to make the team, we was practicing, and like Erik Spoelstra, and he running the practice, but Pat Riley, Shane Battier, Alonzo Mourning, they all front office. Like the GM, they all sitting there watching practice.
I would tell you a story, but damn, Pat Riley.
Yeah, like that. He like that.
Pat Riley, bro.
Hey, Rose ran about the OGs, the just great. That's fire, bro. Just
bro. That's
soak up all that game and all that greatness running. Ain't like these dudes just normal. These are champions too.
Hell
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
bro,
like,
legendary.
These are champions, bro. They like you said, legends, bro. Like that's fire.
But
That's
yeah, like
fire. I ain't gonna lie. If I was you, I'm pretty sure you feel like this anyway. I just feel unstoppable. Like, no, white not fucking with me, bro. I'm from all these goons. You got the OGs, the legends. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
But like, my
one of the best
mindset was always
organizations.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
like even though like I didn't really play, like I only played the 2 years of high school basketball here, and 1 year was in Missouri, 1 year was Kansas. So like people didn't really like they know me and they seen me play because of those 2 years, but they didn't really like know me as if I would have got 4 years like everybody else. You feel me? So like if I would have been able to, you know, do that, it would have been completely different. You know what I mean? Like I probably could have been one of the top players in the country. Like I was ranked so low, you probably might as well say I wasn't even ranked.
Or I feel
so like, you know, like to be able to like still go D1 after only playing 2 years of college basketball and still having like almost every high major school in the country want me. Like, bro, like my dream school was Kansas. You know what I'm saying? And then like when I got that offer,
that's my first school.
I ain't
Bill
go.
Self, man. Shout out Bill Self, boy. Hey, man, he hell of
yeah,
a
they
coach,
tried to get
man.
me and Trav to go together.
That been fire, bro.
But now it's like y'all got Thomas Robinson coming the next year. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have a McDonald's All-American behind me, and I'm not a McDonald's, so I was like, I want to go somewhere where I can play and make an impact right away. So like when I be talking to the kids, I be like, go somewhere where you gonna play, bro. Don't just go because it's KU, it's Duke.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like go, like real talk, like go where you gonna play. You know, go where you gonna develop, because your goal is to get paid or make it to the next level. You got to be seen. You can't be sitting on the bench 2-3 years.
Got to showcase your talent.
You're not the first professional
like,
athlete I heard say that, so that make a hell of a lot of sense, bro. Be smart, bro.
Pick
Don't
the coach,
just,
bro.
Go somewhere you got a chance, bro.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna go to Oregon. I'm gonna go to Oklahoma State, or I'm gonna go, and you just
Like,
around the pond. You know what I'm saying?
bro,
You just sitting, wasting
Like,
years though.
I said this because like Trav, like I said this with Trav, like we talked about, like Trav played his freshman year, but then he redshirted his sophomore year.
I remember
you know
that.
What I'm saying? So
I remember that.
Like that type of stuff could happen, bro.
Yep.
And like like it was cool for him because he was like, okay, I'm gonna use this time to develop. Like he had the right mindset about it, like and everything. But like I ain't want to do that. I set out my senior year in high school. I didn't want to go redshirt my
On me.
and then have a McDonald's All-American come in. And then I'd be like Jeff Whitty sitting on the bench for 3-4 years. Then I play my senior year. And then I got like all the pressure is on that 1 year for me to get to the league. Like, plus I didn't want to be in KU because it's too close to home. Everybody would have been up there. Like I had to go to St. Louis, bro. I had to go like close enough to where my family could come watch me play, but far enough away they couldn't pull up.
One down the street,
I ain't gonna cap. I never heard of SLU until you went there. I ain't gonna hold you for that.
Larry Hughes went there.
That's crazy. I didn't even never.
Before
heard
me,
that.
Larry Hughes was the last person that went to the league. So Larry Hughes and then me.
That's crazy.
Now since then we had two other players like Jordan Goodwin that played with the Lakers.
I heard of him.
Yeah, and then we had Yuri Collins who's on a two-way contract. He played like a couple games.
Jordan Goodwin was just on the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Yuri Collins was on the two-way contract.
No, I said reason like that. I heard him like, we know he heard it.
Yeah.
He was getting bucked. Bro, funny fuck, bro.
So SLU just I forgot who they just got, but they just got a top recruit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Man, I think like one of the young kids, I think his name Man or something, but like he supposed to be like that, bro. So like I don't know, like I ain't really been up to the school since I really left. You know, once everybody left from my time, I ain't really go up there as much, but I still check in, tap in. You know what I'm saying? See what they doing, see how the players are going and stuff.
It's only right, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like family, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's what you was around. Grinding with shit.
As soon as I got to the Lou, first people I met, Nelly, Hitman, D Miles.
That's hard.
It's like, all right, like I got Hitman, Holler, all them. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm in the city now. Like I know, like I'm gonna be cool when I go certain places, but then like they gonna come to the game, they gonna show love, they gonna show support. So like that was always dope, man, to be a part of that, bro. So like being a part of that St. Louis, y'all know, like during our era, especially in high school and stuff, man, like St. Louis was really dropping the music and stuff. So they was up around that time. So it was just like cool to go there, bro. It was dope. It was a private school, private college.
Bro, and they got a lot of people, man. They got St. Louis got a lot of professional athletes, bro. Right now, currently.
Oh, okay.
NBA and of course, you know.
I was sleeping on SLU, bro. Yeah. Until bro went there, I ain't gonna lie.
Jason Tatum from St. Louis. So yeah, I mean,
he a bucket.
I got a lot of. I'm just that's just off the dome, but yeah, they got people, bro.
Yeah, and in high school they had a lot of talented players like Terez Roundtree and Anthony Booker. Anthony Booker was like one of the top players in Missouri. He was like top 3 in all of Missouri, like for like bigs at least. Okay. What they be talking about. So like, I mean, he could shoot it. He went to Iowa State. He played with Craig Brackens. That was dope.
Who was your speaking of high school, man? Who was your competition? You feel like was competition in high school on the Missouri side and Kansas side?
On the
who
Missouri,
you think could even closer fucking with you?
On the Missouri side, like it was always like a good battle when like we played Raytown. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously they was tough. Like, you know, the Damo and then Georgia Good.
They had
like,
Brandon Skate there at the time?
Yeah, so they was tough. You know what I'm saying? They was actually number one when I was at Hickman. We played them in the district, first game, and we beat them.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to the district championship and then we lost. But like they beat us earlier in the season and that was my debut. Like I made my debut against them, my varsity debut. I had 19, 11, and 8.
Damn.
Oh, you snapped.
And the 11 wasn't rebounds. It was blocks.
Oh, you snapped.
So like, yeah, it was like that's when I started playing varsity. And that's kind of like when I came on the scene. But like, definitely like playing against George Good was tough. Like playing against Raytown was tough.
I didn't know you played against George Good. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's
like,
fire.
So
How'd that
tough.
matchup go, man?
I ain't guard him.
For real?
Yeah, you know, they usually made me like guard somebody that couldn't shoot, so I can run around and block shots. You know what I'm saying? So like,
smart.
When I was at Hickman too, like I said, we had Mark Smith. You know what I'm saying? So like, we had other bigs too. So like, Patrick Riley and stuff. So like, I ain't had to. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't had to guard everybody. Like I just cleaned up the mess for them. So like, I've always been that person. Like everybody I play with say like I'm the best help side defender that they played with. So like, I take that personally that
That's
they
dope,
always know
bro.
that they can play
Nah, that's
pressure
a fact.
defense.
I was
That's
watching
real
them, bro.
shit.
Like nobody did not want to attack this dude ever, bro. Like, bro, like,
Said,
man, no offense to Kansas schools, bro, but they really didn't want no smoke, bro.
When we was in Kansas though, like we had footers though. Like well, not footers, but close. Like Blue Valley Northwest, they had Robert Lewandowski. He was 6'11".
Aquinas had some dudes too, bro.
Aquinas had Clinton Mann and Keith
That's his
McCullough.
name. Quentin Mann was decent. He was
And
decent,
they was both
bro.
6'9".
He was decent.
Yeah, so like we had some like height in the EKL, but like at the same time, like I said, I had 1 year, and I didn't even have a whole year. None of those years playing varsity. I didn't play varsity till January in both of those years.
Man, that's
so
tough,
I basically
man.
played like just as much JV as I played varsity, and still went D1.
That's cold.
It is. That's big time.
It was
for
Mocan
sure.
though. It was Mocan.
Tell them Mocan, bro. They different
Mocan.
hitters, man.
It was Mocan,
Hey,
bro.
different hitters, Mocan.
Yeah.
Hey, the culture, the Mocan is so, bro. That's different, bro. It's different, man. Just winners and champions.
And people don't know, bro. I actually paid to go to Miege. I ain't have no scholarship, bro.
Real?
I paid my money out of my pocket to go to Miege.
That's big time.
You know, so like my mom was trying
That's
to get it
expensive
done.
ass school.
It was. I got like a partial scholarship, but I still had to pay every
Yeah.
month. You know what I'm saying? So like,
That's
like it
crazy.
made it that much. Like I felt like going here. I was like, I got it. It's the opportunity. Like Trav here, he's one of the top players in the city. You know what I'm saying? So all the college coaches gonna be there. This is my opportunity for everybody to see me. Like every night, they gonna come see him, and then they gonna be like, damn, who this tall dude protecting the paint, dunking everything. Like if I was as aggressive as I was in college and high school, I probably would have been a top 5 player in our class.
So how you feel now? Like how your body feel now? You still think, you know what I'm saying? What's your plans, man? You still trying to cook some more niggas overseas? What, man? TBT, what you got planned, man?
So like I haven't played TBT. Like the team I played TBT with, they actually lost in the championship this year.
Oh, okay.
They lost in the championship the year I played with them too. So trying to get over that hump. But nah, man, I played in Venezuela. You know, I was in Venezuela just not too long ago. 2 months ago, the season ended. I averaged 16, so I was like a top 10 scorer in the league. Led, you know, second in rebounds, number 1 in block, field goal percentage. I was number 1. So, and I was in the voting for the defensive player of the year. So like,
that's hard.
I mean, coming back from that and being able to do it, and I shot 34% from 3. So I started to add that to my game.
See?
You know what I mean? So like my career, man, I probably got like 3 more years left. So I'm gonna play it the way I want to play it, man.
Straight up.
But I'm still gonna play the right way. You know what I mean?
Straight
so
up,
like,
for sure.
that's the only way I know how to play.
So that's hard, man.
Yeah, but so like, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. See where next year holds. You know, got some people that like me. You know what I mean? That want me to come in and want me to play for them. But like I said, right now I'm in a place where I'm working on me, working on myself, working on my body, man, and just being prepared to take off as soon as I get there. So y'all know I ain't skip a beat. I ain't miss one.
On me.
It's still showtime.
On me.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I love it though. I love it, man.
Yeah.
Well, I know he was talking off camera, man, about you coaching your son, bro.
Yeah.
What's that experience, man? I know, man, that relationship, it can get kind of, because you're trying to be hard on him, but you don't want to, show too much.
Right.
I'm hard on him. I'm definitely hard on him. You know, but like for me, my oldest son, you know what I mean, he want to play basketball. You know what I mean? He want to make it to the league. Like he was old enough to be in the locker room with me and see all these players.
Bro.
And he got pictures with everybody, you know what I mean? So like he's seen like the sacrifices I've had to make, and he's seen like if you do that, how you can accomplish your dream. So he wanna do that, but I don't think he really get right now like what it's gonna really take. So like my job is to continue to show him every day. So like I'll tell them, like, now I got to do it like, hey, man, like, once you get outside, go run a mile real quick. You know what I mean? Do the mile doing some ball handling or something. Go get your shots
That's
up,
going to
man.
put that young fella so far. I mean,
but he just know how to play the game. He has a good basketball IQ for a kid that's 11. You know what I mean? Like, you see that like this new era, though, in general. Like, these kids, like, they got a pretty good sense of basketball IQ. I mean, like I said, like, we talked about it off camera a little bit. I do wish that more people would train kids and teaching them basketball IQ.
Fundamental, yeah.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's cool if you got a bag, but what does it matter if you got a bag if you don't know when you're supposed to use the bag? If you just come out there and just do it. Like, if you got this bag, but you can't read the low man on the pick and roll. You don't know that I got to hit this guy, whether I can throw the lob, I can make a bounce pass, or I hit the corner guy. You don't know how to come off the screen the right way or the angles to attack the player. What does that matter?
That's what separates the good ones from the great ones, bro.
Hey, no, that's a fact. I'm trying to
details.
Hey, he is right though, because I try to explain this to my daughter at a young age. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to just confuse her or just make it so hard for her. No, you have to think the game, daughter. Like, you have to think or coming off and pick and roll. What you gonna do? You gonna score? You gonna make? You gotta read this game. So I feel you on the fundamental part and the IQ.
But it's reps. That's all it is reps. But, like, you understand, like, when we was kids, bro, we on the bike, we rolling around. Oh, they over there hooping. Like, we got our water jug. Hey, y'all trying to run threes? Y'all trying to run twos? Like, they don't want to be outside. They just want to be on 2K playing each other, or at least, like, we should be more like letting them be in the gym, letting them get runs in the gym or something. Like, the kids need to. That's the only way they're gonna be able to read this stuff and put them in positions. Like, when you playing pickup, tell these kids that they can't switch. That's lazy. Tell them that they gotta trap the ball screen and try to get back or something. Like, make them have to rotate and talk to each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. So, like, when I was running my practices or I was helping my son's team with their practices, that's the type of stuff that I would try to tell them and show them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because right now at this youth age, most of the time these teams, these kids, they trapping everything. They in a full court trap, full court press, and they trapping. So they not even playing regular defense. So when you gonna get a chance to really use that bag?
Yeah,
especially if you're a really good player, like, they gonna trap you, box and one you. They gonna do something so you can't beat them. Because it's usually like maybe two kids on the team, but usually it's only one like that at a young age. That's like, damn, like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, being one of those players that's unselfish. Like, I can say that. Like, my son in Florida, he played for Dream Loud, and they have a kid named Josiah Taylor who ranked in the top 30 in 2032, and they got Jordan Stevens, and he ranked top 30. And Jordan Stevens is like, he gonna pick you up full court, but then, like, he's so unselfish. So, like, he get everybody involved. Like, sometimes I wish he was a little bit more aggressive, but he's so unselfish. So, like, he that type of point guard. That's the way he played. You know what I mean? So he just played the game the right way. So you can tell he been taught the right way. And I want to see the basketball game elevate like that. I want to see the youth do that, man. And when you see that type of basketball, man, like, real coaches that's marking down stuff, they're going to be like, he know the game. You know, the 1 year I averaged 20 points a game was the 1 year I didn't get to the league. They don't need that.
That's crazy.
They want what they want. They want somebody to protect the rim, rebound, do that. They want somebody who will knock down shots, who's going to play defense, who's going to pick up somebody full court. So if you're a young dude trying to make it to the league, bro, you got to be picking up full court. You got to be picking up full court. You got to not foul. You got to play defense without fouling. You got to run the floor and make unselfish plays. You got to run the floor or run to the corner three, and maybe you get a layup for your teammate. That's when your coach will play. That's a winning play. You got to make little plays like that.
That's a fact. Man, hopefully, man, these coaches, these young cats, man, dudes coming up, trying to make it to the league. Yeah. Baby, listen to this legend, man. We got KC Legend, man. He trying to tell y'all, give y'all free game, man. You feel me?
Real talk, bro. It's free game, bro. It's gonna be the. I always tell everybody that I took a road that most people wouldn't take for opportunity. Most people would die for.
Less travel road, like, brother.
How many people gonna spend 3-4 years in the G League?
Yeah.
Everybody like, I gotta get to that bag. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make it up when I get this call up. And then they see that I should be here. You know what I mean? So, like, when the game changed and the league changed and it became lob threat bigs and not back to the basket post-up bigs, that's when, like, my opportunity came. So sometimes it's about timing too.
Hell yeah, man. We definitely appreciate you giving this free game to the youth, to people that need to hear it, coaches, because some coaches don't be having this mindset. You feel me? So, man, it's a blessing, man. On your journey, man, we wish you nothing but success, man. Going to the end of your career. You know what I'm saying? Your young life, man, and especially injuries, man. We pray no injuries, man. Make sure you do good, man. Stay focused, man.
Hey, I stay tuned, bro, because Showtime about to be back out there next season, bro. You looking for that big year, dog. Okay. I just came off this Venezuela thing, doing my thing, bro. Y'all about to get a whole new and improved Showtime, bro. So, yeah, look at it, bro.
Hey, we appreciate you coming on, bro, for sure. All love, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man, all
appreciate
love,
y'all having me, dog.
Hey, man, we lit, man. We're going to wrap it up, man. the biggest Kansas City sports podcast. You feel me? Hey, man, y'all heard the legend himself, man. You feel me? Mr. Showtime in the building. Hey, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Like, share, subscribe. You feel me? Be blessed. Be safe, man. We out.
Sure. My love, God.
You stingy niggas, y'all Jordan and Kobe. Known to break down the press, you bitch niggas can't hold me. Look, you in the way, get out the way or get ran over. Big Drake, a general, not a